Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Joel here with as many reviews as possible, and today we're taking a look at the Rogue Fitness stainless steel Ohio bar. Alright guys, so the stainless steel version of the Ohio bar is the newest member of their ever popular Ohio bar lineup. Previously there was the black oxide, the black zinc, and the satin chrome versions of the Ohio bar. The purpose of the stainless steel version is because if you live in any kind of humid environment, you'll notice that your barbells will tend to rust a lot faster than if you were in a dry environment. Being from California, we don't really have that issue. I don't really live too close to the beach. I live a little bit more inland and things are a little bit more dry here, so I've never really run into a problem with excessive rust on my barbells. But I have heard things from people that live in Florida, people that live in Texas. Their bars will literally rust overnight if they're not taken care of properly. Now, the stainless steel Ohio bar has an increased tensile strength of 195 psi tensile. It has a 28.5 millimeter shaft. It has chrome sleeves. The sleeves also have composite bushings in them, unlike the original Ohio bar that has bronze bushings. The spin, like any other Rogue bar, is not that great. If you were to just free spin it, you're not going to be amazed. But under load, it spins fine, it spins smooth. It's just not the fastest spinning barbell that you could possibly get. Now, with the hike in tensile strength, I noticed that the stainless steel Ohio bar was a little bit more stiff than the other models. Not much. They're all not that great as far as whip goes, which makes them very good for multi-purpose use, powerlifting, squat, bench, sometimes deadlift. They're okay for Olympic lifts. The whip is good enough. With most people, with what they're lifting, you're not really going to notice a huge difference between most barbells. The knurling on the Rogue Fitness stainless steel Ohio bar is very, very good. It's like any other Rogue Fitness knurling, but it's exactly how they intended because of the stainless steel shaft. It does not have any kind of coating on it like the operator bar, the Ohio bar. It's more like the Castro bar without the problem about rusting. Once again, the Ohio bar has a light to medium depth knurling. It should be good for those that like a little bit more aggressive knurling, but it should be okay for those that like lighter knurling and don't really like to get their hands too torn up. It's good for powerlifting, it's good for deadlifting, it's good for Olympic weightlifting, it's good for just about anything as far as grip goes. It's good for CrossFit. You'll see the Ohio bar used in many CrossFit affiliates, and it's one of the main bars in the CrossFit Games other than the Olympic weightlifting bar. Now, when it comes down to who should be buying this barbell, it is a little bit more expensive than the Rogue Fitness Ohio bar, but if it's going to be your only barbell and you're going to be storing it in your garage, the Rogue Fitness stainless steel might be a worthwhile investment because you're not going to have to really worry about any kind of rust or corrosion. The shaft should be resistant to scratches enough. The sleeves are definitely resistant to scratches. And it should last you for the long haul, plus you have Rogue Fitness's lifetime warranty. The composite bushings, no one's really had them long enough to really tell what the durability is going to be like on them. I'd rather have the bronze bushings, but that's just personal preference. Performance-wise, they're pretty much the same. If you don't really live in an atmosphere where you have a lot of humidity, then I would just save the money and just go for the normal Ohio bar. Eventually, the coating on the zinc Ohio bar will rub off, and Rogue bars have a tendency to do that pretty quickly. If you didn't want to ever deal with that, then the stainless steel Ohio bar would be a good option for you as well. But otherwise, the price point is kind of high up there, and for my money, I would probably invest in the Rogue Fitness Olympic training bar, because that, I think, is one of the best bars in Rogue Fitness's lineup in general. It has better whip, it has better spin, and it has a 28 millimeter diameter shaft. It just feels a lot better to use for Olympic weightlifting movements, and you can use it for powerlifting movements as well. You could press with it, you could squat with it. But if you're looking for a great multi-purpose barbell, the Ohio bar is definitely one of the best choices out there. Rogue Fitness has some of the best customer service, and you can't go wrong buying anything Rogue. So if you're in a high humidity environment, definitely check out the Rogue Fitness stainless steel Ohio bar. It is one of the most solid choices that you can get for a barbell, and I highly recommend it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. As always guys, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.